Uh, I know what y'all thinking, but I'm not doing nothing. I ain't got no business. Okay, I am totally not for. Well, I am chopping up uh, vegetables right now, so that's why I got this knife in my hand. That's why I'm talking, and also that's why I'm on a very special night of unfiltered uh, because of the holiday. So, ah,
Give me
I
1 minute.
just well, y'all know that that's my cousin. So, one of those. Uh, hey, it's almost Turkey Day. Who don't like turkey? I can tell you, me, I don't like turkey. I don't like turkey. I'm not a turkey person whatsoever. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this bad boy. I'm so grateful that y'all decided to spend your eve. Like, if everybody like me, I normally try to cook before, definitely before the day of and the day before, because I just like to be able to chill and relax, period. So we just gonna go ahead and start. We're gonna have a really freelance show tonight. So um, I just want to let y'all know that we about to have some great fun and gonna talk a lot of crap tonight about sports or anything else. So, hey man, just come in, stay in tune for a minute. We won't be long. So hey, let's have some fun. Let's go ahead and get it started.
So yeah, I'm gonna check them out. But thank you.
What's going on? Y'all got everybody in the background. Tell Crystal I said hello.
Ready, sir? What's up? Yeah, that's the girls running crazy. It's your boy Mac on the ones and twos. Oh, I got another special guest. My Laker pillow. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? We talking sports tonight. I ain't got no Seahawks jersey, but you know my Seahawks. I don't know what they doing. But I'm ready to get a sport. You got a knife.
I'm chopping up vegetables. You see, I'm chopping it up tonight for everybody. So, shoot, like I said, it's us again, y'all. Unfiltered special night. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We just gonna be really talking all sports all night. So it might be for some of y'all, it might be a very sensitive subject. For some of y'all, it may not be a good subject. Some of y'all might be cooking and everything else like that. So it is what it is. Why is you staring at me? Okay.
So what we gonna get into first? We get into football, basketball, free agency. How we gonna do this? I've been following free agency for the past week. And
I've been following a little bit of it as it comes. John, what's going on, man? I've been following a little bit of it. Y'all know how everything go. Share all that good stuff. And happy holidays to every single one of y'all. Enjoy yourselves. Most importantly, enjoy your family and your loved ones. All that good stuff. Be safe. Do all that good stuff. But yeah, I think man. Let's go to the NBA.
so
Let's do the NBA first.
it's shaping up to look like the Los Angeles Lakers is going to be the back-to-back champions. I feel like there's a few exciting things that happen. They maxed out Tatum. They maxed out De'Aaron Fox. They maxed out Bam Adebayo, which he earned it. It's a couple guys that's earned it. You know what I mean? I'm happy about. Gordon Hayward got a max, which was weird. Injury prone. So I argued with my homeboy John about this. He was like, "Well, the market isn't, all that. So we gave him." I'm like, "Bro, you gave an injury prone 32-year-old, $120 million for the next 4 years, bro. Like, that's ridiculous.
When I saw that Hayward contract, I was like, woo!
And you know what that all says to me? Jordan, listen, you want to call Jordan the GOAT, fine. Jordan the GOAT, cool. But when it comes down to talent, that man can't recruit to save his life.
Oh, he the one that thought Kwame was the future of the NBA. He thought Kwame Brown was the future of the NBA.
And that
we see how that happened.
He played in the Big Three. He can't even start in the Big Three. How can you not start in the Big Three?
Wait a minute, he do.
Remember we went to the Big Three. He came off the bench.
I didn't know he was in the Big Three, man. Dang,
Yeah.
I didn't know he was like that.
Yeah, he was a bench play on the what's the name? On the Big Three.
Can y'all give me a skillet and put some butter in it? I got these women doing the work that they're supposed to be doing.
You about to lose some viewers.
You know, she out there, I like get there, you get that skillet out right there.
No, wait, nope. Wait.
On.
Let me look, ladies. You guys are more than just. You can do more than clean and cook. Look, y'all, black women, you guys are everything. Women, y'all are everything. Y'all saving the world as we speak. I do not concur. I do not agree with Randy said. I do not concur that all you guys do is cook and clean.
Women, I believe that y'all are awesome. We talk about y'all all the time. I think y'all are great. Thank God for y'all because somebody got to wash these dishes. Somebody got to peel these potatoes. Somebody got to cut these gloves and everything else. Everything got to get done. Y'all do everything. I thank God for y'all.
All right. So, what do you think about Serge Ibaka going to the Clippers?
You know what? We had just talked about this too, about Toronto. We were like, Toronto looked good. Now Toronto looked like they got kind of dissected a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they give what's the name a good deal? Van Fleet, he got a good deal.
85 mil for 4 years.
Yep, he got good. So we can pretty much say that he ain't gonna be no good no more. Once people get their money, they just sell. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be funny, but when mediocre players get their money, they don't do shit.
Nah, especially on the same team.
Got that money, you like, fuck this, I'm chilling.
God.
Dellavedova got money and just start opening up Chuck E. Cheese franchises and shit. Like, fuck this, I'm done.
About open up these daggone car washes, nigga.
I think with the Clippers, I'm gonna tell you the team I saw make the most moves that I was impressed with.
You about to say it?
I want to say maybe Philadelphia. I see a little bit of what they're trying to do in Philly.
Philadelphia and Atlanta. Atlanta's doing really good.
I think they saying, look, this is what we gonna do. I thought Atlanta was gonna make the push for Russ, but I guess Russ gonna be staying put.
Yeah, I think that'd been a bad move for Atlanta, but I think what Atlanta did was they put shooters around Trey. Like you got Gallinari and they get to Bogdanovich. You got tall, linky shooters that's around that man. You know what I'm saying? Then you get Rondo for a backup point guard, you know, which is cool. With Philly, you got shooters around and you got a backup for Embiid, which we know. Well, I think Dwight think he's not gonna play as often, but as injury prone as Embiid is, he'll get more minutes than he think he is.
I think Dwight was surprised. I think he was really shocked that the Lakers didn't give him something.
No, this is from what I heard happen. I heard they said they had something for him, and the Dwight agent was trying to reach out, you know, to LA, and Philly kept pestering like, "Hey, you gonna sign the deal? You gonna sign this deal?" And he didn't hear nothing back, and he signed the deal. I think it'd have been good to have Dwight back, but hey, I mean, I think we got some great. Let me ask you this: do you think the Lakers are better then, or better now, or better when they won the championship?
I think they got way more versatile back. I think they got a lot more. I think they got a lot more back into their buck. Marcus Paul. That was a big one. I was like, dang, Marcus Paul, like, forget this. I'm on a championship.
Yeah, if you got a big man that can shoot and run. Allie.
It was just. I'm just like. I mean, I think the Lakers did pretty good. I don't know what, but now look out for Phoenix. They look like they finally gonna get over the. Okay. Phoenix. They're gonna probably get over that hump to get into a solid 8 or 7 seed.
Yeah, they gonna probably be a 6 or 7 seed.
But that's gonna push out. I'm gonna tell you who I'm shocked by, and that's Portland. What the fuck was y'all doing during this time frame? They didn't get anybody, bro.
No, only thing they did was resign Carmelo and Rodney. But it's like, bro, like y'all got the potential, you know what I mean, to try to kind of scratch at that top 4 in the West. And it's like, but y'all got a great backcourt. Y'all got Carmelo who helps, you know, with the forward, but like y'all ain't got no depth.
I couldn't believe. I was like, man, y'all. It don't seem like they really trying to do a lot. I don't know if that's because they don't know what's going on, or nobody really want to come there. But I'm surprised by Portland. The Clippers. I don't know. I don't really know what they're gonna do. I know they're still trying to get rid of. See, a lot of these guys, y'all just took them with all these big contracts, and it's like it's stuck, and nobody want to take on them contracts. You know what I'm saying? Because so
no, especially if they see how you play postseason. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to go ahead and think about right now, bro. Nobody. If Paul George didn't get a supermax, bro, nobody gonna give him that much money, man. Except for Jordan. Nobody gonna give him that much money, bro.
It's just a trip to me. I don't understand how they. I'm not like you said. I've never been a Paul George fan. I always thought he was kind of an overrated player from Jump Street, anyway. So,
you know the thing is, I do think Paul George is skilled. I just don't think he has heart, and his IQ ain't all the way there, bro. Then what the worst thing I hear about Paul George is that he is just so excuse driven, bro. He'll just say, well, hey man, you know, I think we're the team to beat, you know, for the title. Then to say, oh well, our aspirations were for championship. We still didn't. I'm like, come on, bro, make up your mind, man. Make up your mind, bro.
Yeah, then he talking about, man, I feel he was like going, it's like he got a lot of issues going on.
Yeah, I don't think the Clippers gonna win the title. I think the West, the Lakers got a lot, and the East, we're gonna see how Philly and the Nets do. Outside of that, man, the Lakers got it.
Yeah, it's just like I don't really see nobody making that push for him. A push to do. I just want to see if somebody going to try to say, look, let's go out here and make the moves we need to make. I ain't see nobody really jump out there and do that. I saw the Knicks get a whole bunch of forwards. I think they just gonna play a whole bunch of 6'8" guys everywhere around.
Like, hey, y'all telling them to go out there and play. It's Rucker Park.
I'm like, how many damn forwards they got?
The Knicks are always going to be awful when it comes down to draft and talent or getting by. The Knicks are going to be awful.
Yep,
so I'm not even surprised at that. But we got garbage team forever.
Here, man. He drops off under pressure. Yeah, I agree with that, man. He's just something about him. When it's on, he ain't on. That's my biggest issue with him.
And like even when I thought that when he was good, when he was with the Pacers, right? There's no expectation. Even like think about what Kawhi won a chip. There was no expectations, bro. When y'all get the expectations, it break them.
Yeah.
Pressure bust pipes.
Yep. So they get It just and then you know some of them is like, yeah, they bust pipes, but they also make diamonds. I'm like, shut up.
Well, I think Shannon Sharp said it. He said the one thing that kills a legacy is expectations, and that's what killed it, bro. Like you can't like the Lakers are the favorites from a mile, a country mile, unless you count the Nets, which I don't think the Nets are gonna be all that.
I don't think and I know me and you always talk about this. The thing is, when it comes to the NBA, and for everybody that's out there, I know y'all coming in all of a sudden and everything else, feel free to comment. I even dropped the link on our public page. So if you want to join the link, feel free, and I can buzz you in too. We get you live. I'm not a Kyrie Irving fan. I think Kyrie Irving is another one who is get blown up all the time. So when I saw that he went to the Nets, I'm like, so? The Nets made the playoffs before these guys got there. I know they wanted to try to give them over the hump. Of course, you're going to get over the hump when you got, KD, you know what I'm saying? You know, what like the Durantula coming back. Outside of that, I don't really have a high expectation for them. I got them really finishing, in all honesty, in my opinion, 4. Because they're going to be consistent. I got them finishing like 4-3. They'll definitely finish in the top 4.
Yeah.
But I think Boston is going to get 10 times better now. Boston about to get better.
Yeah, they got Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great for Boston. So, everybody else?
Miami, you got Boston, you got Philly. I think Atlanta's going to be one of the teams that crawl up there too.
Yeah.
I like Atlanta.
I see what you're saying, Matt. Matt said Kyrie is a cancer as a leader of team. Yeah, I agree with that.
And that's the thing, bro. Like, I think, and I think I'm on the opposite side with you, but I think go to the same point. I like Kyrie. I think Kyrie is a very talented individual. I love to watch him play. But just to hear that man talk and just to see how he handles things, man, Kyrie's a poor leader. And his morals just I watched an interview where he was like, yeah, we need more talent around me, KD, DJ. He said a couple other names. So I was like, what about the other 10, 11 players that you didn't mention, bro? It's like, damn, like you just gonna kill your locker room like that?
Something wrong with him, man.
Yeah, like Kyrie, that nigga that think he's smart, but he not.
Kyrie is like you said, I'm just told when everybody keeps talking about like, oh, Kyrie was that deal before he got there. I was like, what was Cleveland record? That's nice when you are. I don't think people understand sports a lot.
Oh, he said that too, Matt. He said, hey, wait, hold on, cuz Kyrie said he don't need a coach. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
But my bad. What was your point? My bad.
Oh, no. I remember it's people don't understand. They get this group like, oh, man, he a good player. Kevin Love was a good player, was an all-star on the Timberwolves.
Yep.
But they fucking went nowhere.
Nowhere.
He went nowhere. What was averaging? What for all his time there? He was getting doubles. He was incredible. But the name of the game is to win. That's why they put so much emphasis on championships. That's why LeBron care about ships. Kobe care about ships. Jordan care about ships. Anybody that wins ships understand it. And the only person that don't care about ships is Carmelo. I'm a fucker. Carmelo care about the money, and it's good. If they want the money, do your thing. Hey, McKenzie, I was giving.
Oh, what up, though, Kenzie?
Boys live, Randy.
But bro, I think don't get me wrong. Like, I think.
King, what's up, though, man?
Oh, here come Kid. Oh, yes, but what's up, Cuzzo? Oh, see, the Lakers got that chip, right? Hey, since the Lakers won a chip, Kenan, hey, me and Ken don't even talk no more. Hey, he forgot my numbers since the Lakers won.
Keaton, don't let him do that to you, man.
Hey,
Don't
since the
let
Lakers,
him do that.
hey, Kenan blocked me on Facebook, Instagram. He deleted my number since the Lakers won.
Oh man, I would say, what did it say? At work, about to eat dinner. There you go. He's like, man, hey, he still ain't acknowledging you too. He like,
no, he. Oh man, well, I think I'm excited for the season.
Man, you know that ain't true. You know, I ain't going. You know, I'm going through a lot. Plus, I'm always for the smoke.
Nah, I know you was, cause you know I never go put your business out there, man. You know I never go put your business out there.
Man, glad to see you, man. Glad to hear from you.
Yeah, good to hear from you, but yeah.
You text me the other day out the blue, man, because I want to see how you doing, man.
Yeah, no, we actually talked. Me and Kenan actually talked yesterday. We talked yesterday.
Oh.
But yeah, you know what? Yeah, he know what it is to come down, you know, to these sports.
So
he know what
let
it
me
is.
ask all y'all that's on here right now, since we're gonna be talking some sports ish, and we've been wanting to talk just sports for a long time, man, nothing else. We always have this discussion about right now in the NBA. Now, with the teams right now, no more trades being done. The next season about to start in just under a month. What teams do y'all think right off the bat you say y'all gonna be top? What's your top 4 teams right now in each conference? Top 4. Top 4. Hey, we'll start off with the easy one. We'll go together. We'll do it together. We won't be separate. We unfiltered. We'll do it together. We can both agree. Number 1 in the West,
Lakers.
we both agree that. Now,
Wait. So wait. You said top 4 in the whole league or just the West?
Each conference. Top 4. Top 4. So we'll start with the West because it's the easier one. West, okay. We say the Lakers, definitely number 1. Okay, Matt agree with that. Yes? All right. Number 2,
I gotta go with the Clippers.
You know what?
I gotta go with the Clippers only because they got Serge. I feel like that they lose Montrezl Harrell, but Montrezl Harrell defense is kind of, So they replacing him with Serge did them well. So they got Luke Kennard from Detroit. He can still shoot. If he's not injured, he'll be all right. I'm gonna go ahead and give them the second spot.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go on with, like we said, we're doing it together. Okay. We'll say Clippers. We'll say they'll continue to be second, little brother. Let me do this third one. If I have to say the third one right now, just based off of that they didn't do a lot of changes, I'll put Houston there. I'll give Houston number 3 right now. The only reason is because they still got, I hate to say this, the best scorer in the NBA on their fucking team. They still got the best scorer in the NBA.
All right, cousin. Here's where I think I might disagree with you. I might have to put Denver in there.
You know, I was thinking Denver.
I'm thinking Denver.
I'm putting Denver number 4. And the reason why I say Denver number 4 is because, to me, they showed they were strong. Denver could actually make the claim for number 2, real talk.
Yes, I agree. I agree that
they can actually make the claim for 2
because they proved it, and they beat them. They beat the Clippers. They beat the number 2. Yeah. I think. I think if you put the Rockets against Denver, I think offensively, Houston can probably edge them because of James Harden's solo play. But I gotta consider they're too small. They're fast enough to catch up with them defensively. They got no big man. Nobody can stop Jokic. And if James Harden misses, hell, like I gotta go with Denver. I think they got the firepower, but I just think they won't last.
See, I agree. Yeah, and I know Matt, he was saying the same thing. Matt said, I agree. I don't want to say, but Houston, then Denver. The only reason I'm saying that is because if Houston could ever, I don't know what they're going to do, coach-wise, and how they gonna run it now, if they could ever get to some defense, first of all, just a side note, Mike and Tony got to be one of the most non-winningest fucking coaches that keeps getting the fucking job in the NBA. I don't understand. I know he gets to the playoffs and he thinks this rest. He don't ever change anything. It's insanity to me. He only pushes offense. Let's push offense. Let's push offense. Let's push offense. Fuck defense. Offense. Fuck it. Just throw the ball up. Just throw it. Just run. Throw it. Fuck it. I'm like, man, please. When you get some defense, you're not gonna win without defense. You're not gonna win without it, man.
And that's why I can't put Houston in number 3. Alone, think about it. Like who can stop Jokic and Murray? We see Murray just have like the games of his career, bro.
I'm gonna give me credit. Hey, them boys ball. I can't front. Denver, I think really is the only team in the West that the Lakers are scared of. It's legitimately scared of.
I agree. Yeah. I think the Clippers, I think they were prepped for him. I think once they got they matched Dwight up with Nurkic, it was a wrap. Nobody else could stop nobody. Like they couldn't stop the Lakers after that. Cause he was passing that mug too.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about the Joker is he got to step up on the defensive end. He got to really step up. I mean, he got to step up because he was a no-show. I mean, he was like, fuck it.
He ain't athletic. He ain't athletic enough, bro. Like,
nope.
Come on, what can he do, Anthony Davis?
He got all Russian on us all of a sudden. I do. I have to go against this guy right here. You good there. I dribble ball. I'm like, what the fuck? Man,
Matt, I would have to probably put them fourth. I'm edging them fourth behind Utah. I really like Donovan Mitchell. When LeBron retires, Donovan Mitchell will be my favorite player in the NBA right now. I'm gonna say I'm putting them in number 4 by default.
Okay, so
I gotta put the 4th.
This is what we agreement on. We saying
Lakers 1.
Lakers, Clippers,
mm-hmm.
And then that 3 and 4 is Houston and Denver. Which order you put it in? Houston, Denver, one of those orders.
Right.
So what would be now? This is where it gets open. This shit gonna be fun. Who that bottom 4? Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Hey, I'm just gonna shoot my ass real quick. And I'm gonna piss some people off. Number 5, Dallas. Do not sleep on Dallas, people. Dallas is a good ass team. I know people want to sleep, but
you know what? I take it back. I take that back. I gotta put Dallas 4th. I'm taking the Rockets down.
You taking the Rockets down there?
Taking the Rockets down. If Dallas is healthy, I gotta move the Rockets down.
Yep.
Because I think if Porzingis was healthy, they would have beat the Clippers for sure.
Yeah. I like Dallas. I'm just gonna say my last 4. Dallas. As much as I don't think they really gonna do, you know what? Forget that. Dallas. Watch out for Sacramento. Sacramento is this young team. They came close. They barely got. I'm telling you, I'm loving these young teams. I'm just gonna say them. They ain't gonna be no order.
Go ahead.
Dallas, Sacramento, Phoenix, Portland. That's almost. Oh, I fucked up. Utah, Dallas, Phoenix, Portland. So teams, I'm sorry, man. Y'all just got edged out. That's my last 4. I can't believe I was forgetting about Utah, man.
Yeah, Utah would be my 5th or 6th. Who else? I'll say Houston, Utah, Portland, and I'm gonna say with Chris Paul and Tim, say Phoenix. So we just said fuck Golden State. Golden State was number 4. Now without Clay there not making the playoffs? Do you believe in Golden State?
Man, Golden State is that wild card. Matt said Utah, Dallas, Portland, Phoenix too. So if I was Clay, we know Clay done.
Yeah, Clay done for the year.
I really got to see how their chemistry come back, because I think Golden State, I put it like this: if Golden State gets to the playoffs again next year, Steph Curry gonna get his third MVP, because that's how good he gotta be for them to get.
Nah, bro. But here's what I think though with Steph Curry. Don't get me wrong. Steph Curry changed the game. He's gonna be Mount Rushmore caliber, whatever. Without any help, especially without another shooter, Steph Curry's gonna get exposed. And I don't think he as clutch as everybody thinks he is. I think Clay has helped him a lot with that. But I don't think he's making the playoffs. Don't get me wrong. He's Mount Rushmore great. He's top 3, top 5 players in this league right now. He's gonna be top 50 player of all time, maybe top 25. But he ain't make it to the playoffs without Clay. I think with Clay, they probably would be top 4. Without him, they not gonna make it, bro. I don't think Draymond's gonna be enough to step up for him.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't see him making the playoffs. Can't carry a team. Yeah, they say I don't know if Curry can carry a team all season in the West.
Not by itself.
But he has to have a MVP season to get. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. He's gonna have to have an MVP season. He's gonna have to be scoring. He's gonna have to be
40, 50 a night.
Yep, and that's just to get a 7 or 8 seed. I'm sorry, I think that's a 7 or 8 seed. I got really that just missing it. I got Sacramento being that team that just missed being out of
Sacramento, especially they lose Bogdanovich. They not making it. They gonna be the bottom 3. Keena, how you feel about Portland? I think Portland, they're probably gonna be the 6 or 7 seed, and I say that because now that they got what's my man, the center? Is it Nurkic? Nurkic. I'm sorry, yeah, Nurkic. They got Nurkic back, and they improved drastically with him. They're just supposed to make the playoffs. I'm gonna see them. They definitely gonna be in the playoffs. I'm gonna say 6 or 7 seed. Portland gonna be one of the teams that I definitely love to watch Portland, especially with Carmelo is playing how he's playing. Carmelo's a dog, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see Portland play too. Like the bubble show that Melo can hoop. Melo can hoop.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue Melo. Yeah, I think Melo is one of the best. You'll never see a better. I think he knows his fruit. I think he do. I think he knows his fruit. And I tell you off the bat, because I see him tasting it, and I know for a fact that his favorite fruit is cherries, because he's a cherry picking motherfucker who don't ever play defense. He's a cherry picking motherfucker.
Hey,
he should work the fucking red down to pick so much cherries.
Hey, bro, no, in the bubble, he was playing D. I don't know what it is about the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Carmelo was playing D in the bubble, but post bubble, he was cherry picking. And he was post bubble though. But Melo, in that bubble, I don't know what this.
Melo is. I'm like, bro, he's down right on the ball. He's down there underneath the red But yeah, I mean, I think he fit well for that team. I think he really fit well for Portland in that case. But I don't know, man. I gotta wait. Oh man, Mac There we go. All right, we got a little back. Hold on, y'all. We don't know what happened. Back was like, fuck this nigga.
Hey, I'll move my look. Everybody stick with Android. Stick with Android. I moved my thumb. I got off the whole video.
It's crazy. I think he fit good with Portland, and he did a good job with him. So I don't have no problem with that. I think Portland still needed to do a little bit more. But a lot of these teams, now, this is going to be my next question to everybody. Because we saw the max deals they had going out. They were paying people. This pay was maximum out. Thinking from an owner
because you're kind of choppy.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me a little better now?
Go and say something else.
Can you hear me better now?
Nah. Or just let me get my laptop. Well, you can go ahead with your point, though. Yeah, it was choppy for a second.
There we go. All right. I think that do me a favor, baby. Go look at the podcast. Tell me how it sounds. From an owner perspective, do you think that a lot of these max contracts is the way to go? Because if you start maxing out some guys and you don't get that production from them, now you stuck and obligated to a lot of these contracts. Like, I'm going to give you an example of Westbrook. Houston inherits this contract from OKC. Now they want to be like, let's see if we can unload them on somebody else. And no good team, I mean, who else outside of the Knicks can really afford to take that contract on? And that's what I'm saying. You on mute too, cuz. Okay.
I think with the Russ contract, right?
Uh-huh.
I think it's smart his behalf to get it when he got and everything, but in today's game, they're not paying people like Russ anymore. Like as far as the big money. If you see where the big money is going, it's going to shooters. It's going to shooters. And they're going to people who are actually healthy, right? Mm-hmm. So hold on one second. When it's time to actually go ahead and get these contracts, like you said earlier, people play like think about Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond was playing his ass off. When the Pistons played with that money, he got exposed.
Yep.
And I like Russ. Russ was my top 5 at one time.
Yep.
And I feel like once it got exposed to show, like we all know who Russ is, but we all thought he would adjust or thought that, hey, maybe he's better than what we thought he were, but this is the Russ that we're going to get. Russ not going to win you a championship. And I think that's why a lot of teams are really turned down and turned off for Russ. Because he gives you a show. He gives you everything, but he's not going to win you a title.
Yeah, I was about to agree. I agree with you on that. He'll give you a fan base. Like if he came to Detroit, he gonna put he gonna put the 3 fans that's allowed to go to the games in the seats. But outside of that, it's gonna be hard to build a championship around him or try to get a championship around him. But when you see something like that Gordon Hayward contract, whew, that just seemed, I don't really know what's wrong with Jordan. I don't know. I don't get that. That one I'm scratching my head on. Like, did you really think that Gordon Hayward coming off a major leg injury, you're going to pay him that much and he can't stay healthy? He needs that.
Exactly. And the thing was, and like I said, I was arguing with somebody about it, and I'm just like, bro, like, if he got injured and at least, all right, I'm gonna give you 25 and 5 a night. Okay, you can justify 20 points. I saw this man literally miss a layup at the basket twice, rebounded and missed it again. Like that explosion, that stuff is gone. He don't have it.
Yep.
He don't have it. And it's like, I'd rather for you to pay Kyle Kuzma that money.
And that's what I'm saying.
Give it to somebody young that's gonna give you something, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, hey, you know what? We see Kyle Kuzma, like he may not got all now, but we see his potential. All right, give him the money. But you'll give it to a 32-year-old non-explosive, injury-prone player? Nah, man. You're like y'all. Then here's the other kicker, right? So you draft LaMelo Ball. He's gonna sell you tickets. You got Graham, you got Rozier, you got 2 guards already. You got to get rid of one of them. He's gonna keep LaMelo. So why not go ahead and get rid of a piece, get rid of one of those 2, let LaMelo develop, and get you somebody to develop around the guys, because we don't even know what he's gonna do. We don't know how good LaMelo's gonna be.
I know he's gonna be a liability on defense, but other than that,
True.
Yeah. Other than that, but again, like you said, a shooter. He's a shooter. So you got these guys. Hayward, that really had me scratching my head. I'm like, man.
Yeah, but you know what? At least the Pistons didn't do it, because I was expecting them to do something stupid. At least the Pistons didn't do it.
I'm after Matthew gonna say, man, like, ain't nobody trying to go to Charlotte.
Hell no.
Ain't nobody saying like, man, I'll be so honored to play for Michael Jordan. That's some sad. Hey, Jordan don't want to pay nobody no money.
Nah, evidently not. He got a few people he maxed out that's shitty.
Yeah. They're like, man, Jordan, man, are we gonna do anything else other than wear your shoes? Hey. Just wear these shoes, okay?
Man,
it's like
I'm sorry.
How football was like with what's the name of that team in football that had all the sweet uniforms all the time? These sponsored by Nike. Oregon. Oregon had all these sweet uniforms, everything else, and everybody, oh man, I'm going to Oregon, man. You got like 8, you got 9 or 10 different uniforms. Well, what's like, y'all get y'all ass bust.
Yeah. But man, Oregon was great at one point. Oregon was that team, though.
And then it was just like, it's like that's why I look at it now. But like when we talking about these guys, like Charlotte didn't do anything to make me say Gordon Hayward is not a good pick. Gordon Hayward ain't going to even play. He's had a 72-game season. Gordon Hayward ain't going to play a solid 40 of them games. Nah. I guarantee that.
He not going to produce for you, bro. Like, and that's my thing. It's like, you know what? Like you even said about LaMelo, he ain't going to be no good on defense, but he going to produce something where you're like, okay, well, this piece I need to put around him. You just put a $40 million a year liability out on the court. Like, I guarantee you this. Look, when he's done with that contract, he's not playing ball no more, unless it's for the veterans minimum. And he's going to be like the 15th man on the bench.
No.
So he got a good break. What do you think about Marcus Morris getting that $64 million?
I like both of the Morris brothers. I like them. I can't even front them out. They both like they know they role, and that's what they play. So I think I would give that to them.
But listen now, look, you got one brother, right, for the Clippers. Yeah. He got $64 million for what, 3 years, 4 years?
Something like that.
And you got the other brother that's on the veterans minimum.
Hey, because he want to win a championship. He want to win another one. You already know the answer to that, cuz. He was happy about it. He was shouting more than his brother. Yeah, man, if I pay me $20 this season, boy, let's do it 2 in a row.
Oh, shit. What did he say? Run it back?
Yeah, run it back. LeBron said, man, take that shit down.
Yeah.
You won't be here in the morning.
You won't be here in the morning.
They know what's up. LeBron don't do what's up. But, yeah, I think that one, they was trying to keep Marcus because there was a market out there for Marcus. People, from what I understand, Philly was after Marcus.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If you know you're gonna win another championship and you got the money that you want, I'm gonna stick around. I mean, what's the name? Who's that? Who left? Now I'm gonna tell you who I'm surprised that left. What's my man? Rondo. I was surprised Rondo left.
I knew Rondo was leaving.
Oh, so
I knew Rondo was gonna leave. I think the Lakers were gonna pay him that money that he wanted. But I look at this. Before Rondo went to LA, bro, nobody was gonna pay Rondo. It wasn't even a market for Rondo. But once you saw what Rondo did for that team, Rondo helped him win the championship. That's where he got his money at. So, like, I'm not gonna, because the Clippers wanted him too. He's like, I'm not gonna go to the Lakers and the Clippers for $5 million. Where I go to Atlanta for 2 years and get $15 million guaranteed. Oh, I'm gone.
Yep. Now he probably gonna do what he was doing all the rest of them years, pissing people off. Like, man, look, I ain't playing like that.
That nigga crazy.
Brother, like, man, forget y'all. I'm gonna play how I want to play.
All right, so now let's go ahead and transition back to football, man. What's up with your man Brady, bro? What happened that last game, man?
God. Brady, man.
What happened to Brady?
I think Brady, man. I wanted to first be like, man, they got to get used to him throwing the ball, but now he just making some dumb ass throws. And y'all know how I'm the ultimate Brady fan, and it hurt. I was crying after I put that junk on Facebook the other day. Like, what the fuck is wrong with Brady? He was throwing passes. I'm like, why the fuck is you throwing it, man? Why is you throwing it right there? And he's starting to look like he can. First of all, this is why I made the comparison to. I said that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is like a whole bunch of foreign cars with flat tires. It's like they look good.
Oh shit! Oh my gosh, you get to my next one. So, do you think it was worth getting Antonio Brown? Is he producing for you?
I think for the price, yeah. Because all they kept saying is, "Oh, he looks so good," but I'm like, man, you got to play football. You got to play the game. And I hate when people think they can buy a championship. You can't really buy a championship in football. Y'all got to have some chemistry, and y'all got to be playing on both sides. And it ain't like I said. I think Brady is a big part of it. I think these guys, him and Mike Evans, doing real good. Anthony Miller doing real good. Grunt is really a no-show. He came back, thought he was gonna win an easy Super Bowl.
Nah.
The defense looked shitty. They like second in the league in interceptions.
Interceptions, yeah.
I'm like,
so Matt,
I'm looking at him like, what the fuck?
So Matt said it's over for Brady, but this is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
I'm seeing it from two teams now, right?
Yeah.
I see the Patriots, and I see Tampa Bay. I think Belichick and Brady. I knew they had bumped heads, but y'all had a good thing going, man. And now you see it.
I think you're starting to see that they both need
each other.
Yeah. I think Brady, to answer your question, Matt, it hurt me to say this. Brady ain't gonna get through 2 seasons.
Nah, for sure.
He won't get through 2 seasons. And the reason why I say that is because I think one of the facts is that they didn't have a preseason, so they didn't get a chance to work out and really get the chemistry going. But I don't want to say that because that take away from other teams' success. Pittsburgh didn't have no season to work.
I don't know what got into Pittsburgh. I don't know I don't know if Snoop Dogg passed them the magical blood. Any of y'all just can play.
They balling.
Pittsburgh
out
is
here, man.
balling. You should see You should see the odds that I bet on. I'm like, bro, like Pittsburgh is just balling.
Yep. Pittsburgh. I mean, I got to look at their last schedule. They're gonna have a hard one against the Ravens. They got a hard division anyway. Cleveland, the Ravens, Cincinnati. But they just look good. Tomlin got them boys playing, been back, but the defense, they got back to playing old school Steelers defense. They sack you like a motherfucker, they intercept you like a motherfucker. They're doing everything that some of these big defensive teams that was known for ain't doing. Like Russ, like Seattle. Seattle got lucky. That was a good game. They got lucky against winning the game against the Cardinals. But until that defense plays stronger, I'm sorry. Right now, I got the Rams in that division because the Rams defense is nasty. And
look, I'm gonna get off this chat because you're talking about my team. And I'm mad because I agree with you. I'm mad because all the teams that I had going into this season are starting to get exposed. Like my Seahawks, I'm like, dog, like, how are you guys just turning around after the first half, almost getting blew out?
Something going on.
And with the Ravens, bro, I know people. I think when somebody try to talk about Lamar Jackson, there's almost some racist stuff, maybe somehow. But like, I see what they're talking about. I was like, Lamar, I can't defend you, bro, if you just keep turning over the ball like that, man.
Because the running game getting shut down now.
And they know it. They know it.
To me, it's funny because I don't think people understand that. Like, if you look at the teams, like right now, if you look at the teams that you're surprised that's doing good and not doing good, just think about them. Pittsburgh, I'm not surprised they're doing good because they're a good team. I'm just surprised that they're doing as good as they're doing.
Yeah.
I expect them to be undefeated.
Cardinals, I like the Cardinals now.
Cardinals, I like the Cardinals.
Who else? The Dolphins. Yo, I won so much money on the Dolphins. Well, like, $100, but still, I won money with the Dolphins. I just saw that they were gonna be some dogs. And I was telling Jordan this. I'm like, bro, like Miami, some dogs now.
Yup.
Miami, some dogs.
Watch out for the Colts. The Colts look good. They're good on defense and offense. I tell you, man, the Chiefs keep finding ways to win. I cannot front out Patrick Mahomes. I thought the Raiders look good too. The Raiders look good.
They did, and you know what? If I had bet on that game, I still would have won. But that was a good close game. The Raiders had them on the ropes.
Yeah, I was like, man, you got to get rid of him. It's just I'm trying to figure out how Kelsey got wide open in the end zone. I was like, well,
yeah, man. How I think it was how they did that. Like, look, I think when Pat was running to the right, the other guy moved over and he took the ball and flinged it. And you saw with Travis caught it, he had to almost move over to get it. So that was, I think that was more of a good catch from Travis, even though it was a good throw from Pat. But Travis had to go out and actually grab that boy.
Yep, I agree with you, man. I'll tell you one thing, I've been liking it seems like every game you can't really call it. You gotta watch it. You can't. It's no solid. When somebody get up like Buffalo started off the season like we the team to beat in this division. Then they started losing some close games against some tough teams. That's the problem. You're gonna find out how good you are when you gotta go against teams that's just as good as you. Green Bay, they good. They don't scare me. This is the thing that's gonna get me, and I know all of y'all listening to this. First of all, the NFC East, this is gonna be a travesty among everything I've ever seen in my life. Some fucking team is gonna win 5 games for the entire season and win a division.
That weak ass division?
Yep, you got the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Redskins, and the Giants. One of these weak ass teams is going to win 5 games and go to the playoffs.
And you know who's gonna win it? The sucky ass Cowboys.
You think the Cowboys gonna squeeze it out?
I think the Cowboys sucky ass will come back and win it. And as much as I hate the Cowboys, I see them take advantage of it. I think the Cowboys are gonna come back and win. I think the Eagles had their chance. I think Washington had a small window of opportunity, but I think it's gonna be the Cowboys.
Yeah, because how the standing is right now, I know for coming up on this Thanksgiving Day, the Redskins play the Cowboys, and the winner of that fucking division gonna be number one in the damn division. That means they're gonna win 4 fucking games. I'm like, what the fuck? Through 11 games in the season, you telling me one of these motherfuckers gonna have 4 wins and be the number one team in the division? That shit's sorry as hell.
All right, hey, Randy, I got a question for you. It's a very tough question. No, I'm sorry, it was an easy question. Now it's a very tough question because so many things happen that I can't come up with a good answer. How? Maybe you may know because you watched and played college football, high school football. You were a star. Mm-hmm. How do you fire a coach? How do we get rid of Matt Patricia? Can you please tell me? Because I don't know how it happens. You can lose, a game where you had it won. You can win a game where you're supposed to win, so maybe you keep your job. Or, I don't know. So maybe how do you fire Matt Patricia? How do you get somebody fired who's awful? That
Matt
we
Patricia.
just yeah.
I think at the end of the season, I think Quinn is more of a I brought you in, and if we go out, we're gonna go out together type thing. Because I think Quinn is gonna be gone. Patricia gonna be gone. And I can't hold nobody up. I think you need to go ahead and train Matthew Stafford.
Yes, you do.
I think you need to do. I think we need to say, hey, we had him for 10 years. We ain't been able to really get over the hump. 10 years, 2 playoff games, no wins in the playoffs. Let him go off, see if he can win it with another good team. But the Lions, the sad part about it is that Stafford had a broken thumb. And we didn't have a quarterback good enough to come in there and play backup.
So
what's wrong with that?
So let me ask you this. So if let's just say, all right, let's say we keep Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
And let's just say we replace Matt back with Caldwell. Do you think what do you think our chance of being second in our division? Or what do you think our football team would be? Or do we have to get rid of Matt and get rid of Matt? And what do you think about Caldwell? Do you think the Lions will go ahead and basically, recollect their mistakes, say, hey, you know what? You're one of our only winning coaches, so we'll bring you back. Because I don't think you had a job since you left, right?
Nope. I think, well, first of all, when they got rid of Caldwell, that was one of the worst firings I ever seen. To me, it seemed like a lot of the African-American coaches don't get the same amount of time and changes that some of their predecessors get. Only if they play for good organizations like the Steelers. Tomlin had some up and down seasons. They didn't get rid of him. What's my man down there? Marvin Lewis down in the Bengals. It took forever for them to get rid of Marvin Lewis. But people that always want to have, let's get rid of the coach. Let's get rid of the coach. Let's get rid of the coach. It ain't the coach. It ain't the coach like that all the time. The Lions have changed up everything except for ownership. I think it's time for who's that? I think it's time for them to think about maybe selling the team. But the Force ain't selling that team. They made too much money off that team. Way too much money off that team. I think that if Stafford, you don't want it. Who wants to get rid of a quarterback like Stafford? Who had the success he had. But the bottom line of it is Stafford is beat up. He is beat up. Stafford is beat up. I think that our best bet is to see what we can get off of him. Let him go to another team. Don't have him do like a Barry Sanders or Calvin Johnson. But he don't care. He want to get his money. Because I guarantee you he's making more money than Calvin and Barry Sanders.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
So he don't care. He likes Detroit. He want to stay here. But the bottom line of it is, man, we're not tough. Detroit's not a tough team. Last time we was a really tough team the toughest I ever seen Detroit is when Jim Schwartz was the coach. And we had Sue, we had Fairley. Them guys was bullying people. And people thought Lions playing dirty. You're like, no, they weren't playing dirty. They just ain't the punching bag of the damn NFL no more. So
I just think, you know what, like you said, for the past 10 years we've been losing. Go ahead, let's get rid of everybody up top. Get rid of Matt, and even get rid of Stafford. Cool, and let's just start over and build around that. Because, like I said, we're losing for 10 years already, and it's not. I hate the way we lose. It's not like, at least if the Jets lose, the Jets lose. All right, 0-10, we done. You know what I'm saying? But like with the Lions, we'll lose 3 games in a row, then beat a team that we don't supposed to beat. Like that pisses me off. Like, all right, we're gonna lose against everybody, but we're gonna beat the Seahawks, or we're gonna beat, you know what I'm saying, like, or the Cardinals, or you know what I'm saying, a team like that. That's what pisses me
really
off.
Bullshit team, like, man, why y'all trying to save hope? So now we don't even get a good draft pick because y'all went to the middle of the road and you end up drafting the fucking kicker from fucking New Zealand or some shit. Talking about, man, this guy's the fucking future. He can kick field goals. That's the only thing the Lions pick right is fucking field goal kickers. And even Prater this year, when his beer drinking ass been missing field goals like crazy. I'm like, damn, Prater, you missing field goals.
We literally, bro, lost. So what was a couple of days ago? We lost. We scored 0 points against an XFL quarterback, I'm glad that brother played good, but like
Kobe Kingston came in and beat us. Oh, I'm gonna get touchdowns. Go like, I'm like, y'all let fucking Kobe Kingston come in here and win the fucking football game.
Dog.
Happy as hell. Like, whoa. What the fuck is this, man? Trying to kill my
Man, bro, like I was just like, he was literally an XFL quarterback and came back and gave us 20 donut. I was like, this is ridiculous.
And what happened? Matt Patricia get on there. Yeah, we got to keep pumping, saying the same bullshit that he loves saying all the time. I'm like, man, get rid of it. I like a coach get mad or something. Say, man, my fucking player's not playing. He suck ass. Like, thank you. Because the players saying it.
Oh yeah, the players, man, not giving a fuck. Like one dude literally was like, man, we did better when we had Caldwell. I said, well, they said
they let him have it. And Caldwell, like, man, they got my number. They can call me. It's cool beans, man. I don't know. The Lions is the only team in Detroit that get no slack. Period.
Nope.
They ain't won shit, so you get no slack. Pistons could get some slack because they won championships lately. Well, we ain't saying thing. They won a championship lately. Even the Tigers could get a little bit of slack because they've been to the World Series a couple of times lately.
They ain't winning, but they've been there.
Don't get no slack. Y'all got a new stadium. Y'all one of the few teams in the NFL that sell out all the time. And we come to see y'all fuckers lose. We come in like, oh yeah, let's go Lions.
Man, look, to go watch the Lions play, you just literally going to talk to your Chrysler co-workers. And basically, because like the niggas gonna lose and buy hot dogs. We here to buy hot dogs, drink beer, and talk to our plant workers because the Lions ain't gonna win.
Yeah. And leave. Then they leave. Hey man, we going here after the game, right? They ain't think about the game no more. The Lions don't give a fuck. Lions so nice. They'll go kissing everybody after the game over with. Hey man, you really want to what the fuck?
Man, I was so pissed. Hey, remember that time we went to a Lions game? It was cold as hell. I'm like, it was cold as hell. I'm like, man, they better not lose. They lose, and it took us like almost like 30 minutes to get to our car.
Hell yeah.
I was like, man, I hate
even worse for the Lions, man. I was like, man, we wait out here for these fucking tickets and y'all come out here and lose. Like, they going motherfucking Stafford running to his fucking Bentley. Woof. Hard game. With a fucking chinchilla coat on and shit. Like, woo, baby. Hard as fuck. Come on, baby, let's go. I can't stand it, man. Lions don't get no slack, cuz they done with me. So with that question being said, who you got going to the Super Bowl? It's hard. Right now, if you had to pick a team, say, you know what, you going to the Super Bowl, who you pick?
I know the Chiefs are going for sure.
Chiefs, okay.
Try. It's hard to really think of that second one. Who you got? Yeah, give me another second. Who you got?
I say I'm gonna take, as much as I don't like to. Well, I don't know. No, I can't take that back. I like the Chiefs. Right now, just based off how they playing and they hard, I'm gonna say the Chiefs. My heart want to go with the Steelers. I'm rooting for the Steelers, but I say the Chiefs. Oh man, NFC kind of hard, man.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna tell you. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna go Chiefs. Fucking man, I love you, man. I hope that you make it, man. I'm gonna go Chiefs and the Seahawks. I'm gonna go hopeful. I'm like, hey man, come on, do your thing, bro.
Randy, you know the Seahawks is my team. I don't got faith in them right now, but that's what I would want. I would want the Chiefs. Or I would want the Seahawks. But realistically, this might make some people happy. I'm gonna say the Chiefs and I'm gonna say the Packers.
Yeah, and I was thinking that in the back of my head, like probably the Packers, man.
I'm gonna say the Packers. I think they're gonna pull it off. I know they're better teams, but I think they're gonna pull it off.
Yeah, because the Saints, everybody wants to say the Saints, but the Saints some choke artists in the playoffs.
Now, Marshall, you say Pittsburgh, and I think on paper, especially how they're playing there, they should win the Super Bowl. I'm just not a believer. Excuse me. I'm not a believer in them keeping this up for this long. I think I will want them to, especially for Mike Tomlin. But I just see them, being top of division, winning one game and probably losing the next. Like you said, it's any given Sunday after this when the playoffs start. So I see somebody edging them out, and it might be the Chiefs.
But I think the Chiefs. You put that back in there, something back. I like. I think the Chiefs they got a good chance of repeating, being like the first repeat team since the Patriots. But you just root. I think the Chiefs got the hardest road to go through in the AFC. It's a lot of hard-ass teams to go through. I mean,
especially like when you don't count a team.
Here's to the Raiders, so we know that they can lose. The Raiders beat them already one time this season.
Yeah, and like especially with a team like the Raiders, they supposed to beat the Raiders.
Yep.
And that was one of the hardest teams they gonna play, which will count the Raiders. So it's like everybody else, and they're gonna be no cakewalk for them.
Yep. I don't think Tennessee gonna do what they did last year.
Nope.
Even though I wouldn't want to play them. I wouldn't want to play them motherfuckers. I wouldn't want to play them.
And I don't want to say this neither. I think if the Ravens happen to make it or they get in a wild card, they're gonna lose.
Yeah. I just don't think these guys, Ravens, there's a lot of guys I saw fall off. Jackson having a back year. Watson having a horrible year.
Awful year.
Russ having he may fool around and get the MVP, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Mahomes.
You don't think Russ lost the MVP voting? I think he lost it.
What he got right now, if he can finish up on top with the most pass touchdowns, I say give it to him. And if he can win his division, he got to win that division too.
Yeah, because he stuck between losing the division, being in the wild card.
Yeah. If they can get their running game back, because that's all they missing. If they get their running game back and take all that pressure off of Russ, woo!
Man. But I will say this though. I know the NBA is coming back at short notice, and with the NFL and things going on, I'm just happy that sports is back, especially with basketball and football. I love it.
I like the fact that they just said, you know what? Let's do this. Let's get back into it. Because they're trying to get them back. You already know they're trying to get them back on the regular schedule, and this is the only way to really get them back on the regular schedule. Because if it is next year, July, then they could go back to starting back in October, and then they could get back onto the regular 82-game season.
So you think it's going to be a bubble, or it's going to be like our empty arenas, and some going to have tickets?
I think they're going to. I hope. I'm going to be honest with you. If I was them, I don't know how they could get away with doing the bubble with every team now. But when you see what's happening in the NFL and what they NFL, it's like, man, it seems like it's the same teams every week getting COVID. I'm just hoping that NBA and these guys take it more seriously, even though they're gonna have to be playing in their stadiums.
Yep.
I think they set the standard with the bubble, but remember, like you were saying before, they only had a certain amount of teams in there. So if you didn't have a really chance to make it, they're like, man, you stay at home. Remember, they told the Pistons, get your ass, stay your ass in the motor city.
Y'all keep y'all sick ass.
Yeah,
keep
y'all stay right there.
F4150.
But I'm telling you, the bubble, man.
The bubble, man. What I loved about it, like you really saw people playing ball.
Man.
And that's what I loved about the bubble. I'm like, man, they playing ball.
Because they was balling. It was just, you saw this gutter come out of teams that I never, like, I remember we was talking about it in private. Kyle Lowry.
Mm-hmm.
He know the choke artist in the playoffs. This guy, I'm like, woo! This is what I'm talking about. One of the top, what's Miami ranked? 4 or 5?
5th. There was the 5th seed.
The fucking seed came out of the East.
They won, and like you said, it was the hard nosed, the gritty ones that was making it. Like you saw, like, oh, I wanted this, like the prima donnas got exposed. That's best way to say it. The prima donnas got exposed. Like with the Bucks, they got exposed. The Clippers, they got exposed.
What up, Sal? Sal, you need to come on live. Sal.
What Sal say?
Sal was like, no distractions, just balling.
Oh yeah.
That was it.
And honestly, bro, like, as long as they can play the players their money, I'll be fine. I'll be fine like this. So things come back.
Some people don't like it. Yeah, man, you gotta have people there. But I'm like, what's wrong with them saying, man, let's do a bubble. Let them ball out. Because I'm gonna tell you, I was the kind of guy that didn't watch. I watched NBA and I watch all sports, but I watch it sparingly in the beginning of the season. Like I watched the games I wanted to watch and blah 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 blah. But I didn't really got in tune to it to after the All-Star break, because that's when you start seeing people play the hardest.
Mm-hmm.
But this year, man, this bubble, I loved it.
I love the bubble. And it's like, I think it's for people who like watching basketball. If you like watching basketball, then you enjoy the bubble. Like if you go to high school games and like stuff like that, then you love the bubble. Like it's like, man, like you actually see them balling.
Balling. Like you said, you just see them. They're getting real gritty. They're getting real feisty with it.
Mm-hmm.
You just saw these guys getting rough. They have to. You got to see who could get hyped up on their own, who got motivated on their own and didn't need the crowd to get them motivated.
Mm-hmm.
And I know people miss the crowd. Everybody miss the crowd. Your home court advantage. You got the people cheering for you, all that good stuff. But here you got to see. Look, it's 1-2. I mean, it's just us. We got to play in here. Let's do it.
Yep. I can't honestly, like, don't get me wrong. I feel for some of the players that don't want to play, but man, I'm excited, man, for basketball, bro. I'm real excited.
Like Lane Dillard. I mean, I'm sorry, Dame.
What?
Lame.
You don't like Dame?
Lame little man. He crybaby.
Man,
I like him to a point because when I saw they came, everybody was talking that junk about the Lakers. Oh man, Portland gonna pop them. I'm like, they got one game. I'm like, it's one game, man.
That was just stupid.
Like, it's one game, and then here go Dame. Oh man, I'm about to do this. I'm like, yeah, Dame is good, but like I said, Dame is on a mediocre ass team, and he's selling tickets. They love him. Don't get me wrong, he can ball, but I would have been. I'm sorry if I'm Dame. After this season, they show you that they really not trying to put everybody they need here. You need to fucking go. You need to go. I mean, it's time to go. If you want a championship, or you can retire for this team. You can be like Chris Mullin, Charles Barkley, Chris Webber, all those motherfuckers that didn't win rings and shit, and make your money. You can be like Carmelo. You got one right on your team. You can be like Melo. Get your money. But if you want to win rings, you're going to have to go eventually to where you see that they're trying to do it.
Yep. And then you have to take less money, too.
Yep. And I don't know if he's ready for that, because he's trying to, right now he in debt for that damn rap album that didn't sell. He still got to pay them motherfuckers back for that whack shit that he made that nobody listening to. Come on, man. I'm spitting on this shit, man. I'm spitting like my life on this shit. That's a rich ass up. You ain't going to tell me this shit. They ain't talking about, man, this nigga rapping like, man, just got out of practice. I'm balling and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck? I can't relate to that shit. Nigga, I ain't walking out of basketball practice in the NBA. Like, fucking Bentley got flat. I had to call AAA. Like, what the fuck? I don't have a fucking Bentley. Like, yeah. I think one of the songs is called Shake That Ass, Shake That Ass. I'm like, shut the fuck up and dribble that ball, bitch.
Shut up and dribble.
Motherfucker. He sounded like my man off of Hustle and Love and shit.
Oh shit.
Oh man,
What's his name? Skinny man?
Yeah, Skinny Pimp or some shit like that. Skinny Pimp. Yeah, Skinny Pimp. Man, I came out here, dog. I'm like, bro, get out of here, man. Even Kobe. God bless your soul, Kobe. I love you, man. But man, you could have saved that rap shit.
Man, Kobe know he couldn't rap, bro.
Man, I'm like, man, look, just think you the greatest. Kobe tried to come out and spit some rapping on Brandy shit. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. Nobody want to hear your ass rap. Honestly, I'm gonna go right down and say, hey man, Kobe rapping down there. I'm like, oh, fuck, like rapping what? You mean he rapping up? He like rapping it up, right? Not like rapping and shit. I want to see this motherfucker rap. He could be playing ball, right? Hey man, Shaq, motherfuckers making rap songs and shit. Like, man, Shaq,
that nigga talking about swords and shit, like swords in the iron. I'm like, oh Lord.
I'm like, here we go, this motherfucker. I'm outstanding. Like, get the fuck out of here. I want to hear this shit. Go break the damn backboard, bitch. I want to hear you.
Go break the damn backboard.
I'm like back when Jordan coming out, rapping Chicago and shit, talking about shooting motherfuckers and shit. Man, I dropped this shit. Jordan, bitch. I'm like, oh,
that nigga Jordan talk about drill season. Like drill season. Like, nigga, what you know about drill season, Jordan?
They're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, Last Dance. That's his album and shit. Oh, I don't hear this shit, dog. Like, y'all niggas better do like LeBron do, man. Get some other businesses, be a producer, get some TV shows and shit. You motherfuckers want to be rappers. They want to be the stars of the shows and shit.
Hey, KD was rapping too.
That's the real Skinny Pimp, his fucking frail ass.
Dog, that nigga KD was rapping, dog. Hey, he actually was sounding good for a little bit, but yeah, KD was rapping and shit.
KD rapping about eating steak and shit and throwing it up. His bulimic ass.
That nigga said, "What superstar team available for me to go to?"
Can't even find a brush to comb my nappy ass head. Brush that nappy shit. What you say? Hey, Sal, you say the best thing that happened to Kobe rap career was Vanessa. Oh yeah, that's probably the best thing. He started rapping. He started fucking and raping white girls and shit up in Denver and shit. I was like, man, you better stop that shit, Kobe. Kobe, that bitch was like, I don't want to fuck you. He like, bitch, I'm Kobe Bryant. I'm KB, bitch. I'm Kobe Bryant. I'm Kobe Bryant, bitch.
Don't talk about my man Kobe like that with your stupid.
His wife was like, you fuck this ugly ass bitch. He bought his wife an $80 million ring and shit. I want to apologize to Vanessa, man, for fucking this ugly bitch. Oh my goodness, look at Kobe now. That nigga, man, but that was a fucked up situation. That nigga was looking sad. He never said he do. He like, yeah, man, I fucked the shit out of her. And I'm a wife. I married my wife. I saw a picture of it. I'm like, man, I wish they could have showed a picture of this girl, man. He like, she bent herself over that chair. Yup. She bent herself over the chair.
Ugh.
Kobe was like, oh.
Marcel stupid.
Oh, man. Damn, man. Rest in peace, Kobe, man.
You don't say rest in peace after all of that.
Yeah, like, I miss you, Kobe. There we go. I miss you, Kobe.
Dog.
Dang, man. Now we stuck with this fucking lame Lillard and shit, rapping and shit. Now you niggas, everybody trying to come out to the crowd, but thank God we got somebody like LeBron and they out here.
Hey, bro, look. Hey, so here's the crazy part. Dame can actually rap, right? And I was telling Randy, like, hey, man, he can rap. And so he did a song with Lil Wayne, and he performed at the All-Star game. I was like, oh, my God. I was like, dog, no, Dave, do the good song. Do the good song.
Yeah. Lil Wayne looking at him like, what the fuck you saying? What the fuck you saying? Man, you supposed to be rapping out here, man. He's supposed to be rapping out here, man. He's supposed to be rapping. It's like, I ain't got no street credit, nigga. I just bought like 8 bitches with my fucking NBA check, bitch. I'm like, nigga, I can't relate to this shit. That nigga like, I went from selling dope to playing in the NBA. Like, what the fuck, nigga? I can't relate to that shit.
Nigga, you need help.
That nigga trying to be Master P in reverse and shit. I respect Master P a little bit better because he's a fucking rapper who went to the NBA. But when this motherfucker trying to go backwards, like, yeah, I got this badass mixtape. Mixtape? You better get your ass in the gym. Man, what the heck are you doing? So, cuz, man, what's your Yep.
You said what?
Yeah.
What's up, doo-doo butt?
No, dude, face.
Doo-doo butt.
So what's our plans, man? What y'all got for the holiday, man?
Man, honestly, we gonna make sure, we all safe first, and then, we might stop by grandma's house and grab a plate or something, but just like I said, we just go keep things safe, but we might go out, but we might stay home. We gonna play it by ear. What about y'all?
That's what I'm doing. I'm in this bad boy now, stuffing it up. Because I don't want to do nothing.
It don't feel weird. It don't feel like Thanksgiving right now,
Yeah, it feel like a little different, but yeah, like you said, man, it's just it's kind of like you said, it's kind of what's the best word? It's like humbling a little bit.
It's a good way to put it.
Humbling, like you said, like, dang, like I was telling them, I'm like, man, safety, safety is you. I was just telling them, like, hey, we gonna stay cool, keep it in the house. Got games for days.
Oh man, I've been trying to get on the dice game, man. The left, right, center.
Oh yeah, because you can't get nobody else coming around.
Yeah, you got.
Man, you know what? First of all, man, come get conservative, dog.
Why?
Because she's gonna keep playing. You know all this stuff, man. She's doing the most. She up here. Why she tried to kill me? I know you just saw me just call.
She tried to kill you,
man. Because I was calling. She put something back here and make me see. She trying to do crazy stuff, trying to kill me. She's like, and I told her, you trying to kill me? He's like, I'm like, you do know I'm on the air, right? Crazy.
Hey, don't kill my dog yet. Don't kill my dog. Man, because, man, this is a great show. It was good. I ain't really talk about sports in a while, especially since it's free agency. It's good to get that stuff out. And I'm just waiting. The season starts the 22nd of December.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Oh, yeah, we good together, man. Good to go. I can't do it all day either. And then, like I said, for all of y'all, dang, I'm leaning a long way. So I know a couple of y'all, especially, I know I lost a lot of the ladies tonight, but don't be mad. We're going back next week, regularly what we do. Back on Wednesdays, 7:30. Like I said, we just wouldn't go compete with the holidays and stuff like that.
Yep.
And we just wanted to at least come together. I really wanted to see, because I talk to my cousins all the time, but I was glad to see him. So, man, just love you. Appreciate you.
Love you too. Everybody who tuned in, thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next time.
So, like I said, next week, Wednesday, 7:30, we'll be back on the schedule. And then everybody else, all we can say, man, is, man, y'all have a great holiday. Man, y'all be safe. Just take your time. And if anything, with all this craziness we got going on and all this other stuff, just focus on the good thing. Appreciate the loved ones you got in your life. And,
yes,
man, just count your blessings and be grateful for what you got.
For real, because you never know when you don't have it anymore.
Absolutely. All right, cuz. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. See y'all next week.